My name is Clayton Barton. I am the founder of BartonBros Studios and the creator of HowToDrawComics.net. I think that for me, creativity has just always been a very close thing. It's been part of me, essentially, since I was a kid. From the earliest time that I can remember, I've always been inspired. You know, as a kind of kid that, I'd be watching Superman, the old Christopher Reeve Superman. I'd get halfway through that movie and I'd want to actually be Superman. I'd want to draw Superman. Most of my career has been all teaching for the last 8 years. And one of the reasons that I'm still teaching is because when I first got into it, as nerve-wracking as it was, as challenging as it was, I absolutely fell in love with it, because here I was able to use my abilities and teach other people how to harness those same abilities at the same time. And they were thankful for it. So yeah, teaching has been one of my greatest passions in life, one of my greatest accomplishments, because of all the students that walk away from it with a new skill set and able to, have the confidence to venture down the path that they're going to take their talents through to.
It's Clayton here from HowToDrawComics.net, and today I just wanted to create a very quick video that's kind of different from the standard drawing demonstrations that we normally cover here on HowToDrawComics.net. And what I'm talking...
Okay, so HowToDrawComics.net started because of the idea that I could impact the progress of someone's learning significantly by sharing with them the knowledge and the experience that I had based on my own development. And the reason that it was such an important thing for me to be able to do that, to put the amount of energy and the time into creating this website, into the ultimate library of learning resources for comic book artists, is because when I was learning myself, it was the courses like David Finch's comic book illustration on the Gnome One Workshop and his dynamic drawing series for the body and hands and feet, Stephen Platt's course on comic book illustration on the Gnome One Workshop, Mark Brunet's Cube Brush, and of course various courses on Udemy that I went through. I found that to be such an impact on my own, the amount of time that it took me to learn stuff, because before that I was kind of flying blind. I didn't have any form of guidance. Yeah, I was going to uni and I was doing the courses and the games development and stuff, but that wasn't really teaching me the skill set that I needed to become the comic book artist that I wanted to become. So it was those learning resources that really allowed me to essentially shortcut my learning curve in a dramatic way. I seriously don't think that I'd be at the level that I'm at now without them. So I really wanted to do the same thing for other people, and I knew that I could because of my experience in teaching and just my general curiosity and enjoyment for being able to put together these digital learning resources, edit them, and then upload them for people. And the great thing is that no matter where they were around the world, these students who were looking to learn the craft of comic book illustration were able to have access to it. And that was what, for me, was more powerful than sitting in a classroom, because not only could they go back through it over and over again as many times as they needed to in order to review and recap on the knowledge that was being shared with them, but also, again, they could access it from anywhere in the world. So it was much more accessible to everybody. And that's how HowToDrawComics.net started, and why it's going to keep on growing larger and larger into the future, why more resources are going to be continuously added to it. I'm honestly addicted to making new courses and tutorials for that website. It's going to be awesome to see the epitome of what it can become.